Welcome everyone to part 3 of my F.E.A.R lore series. This video took a little longer to put together, but I'm happy to say everything finally came together. I hope you all enjoy it, and please let me know what you think. I'm also excited to announce that I've partnered with Boosteroid, a cloud gaming service that allows you to play your games and a selection of free-to-play ones on their hardware on any browser or devices, as long as you have an internet connection. If you're interested, you can use the link in the description to subscribe and support the channel at the same time. Thank you so much for being here, and now let's dive into part 3 of the F.E.A.R lore series.
Dead Mother, what can you tell us about your recon team?
We were monitoring them on the security network when we lost contact. Now the entire system is offline.
Any news on the bad guys?
We know they hit the main building shortly before 5 p.m. No estimate on enemy strength, but we should assume it's a sizable force.
Hostages?
Undetermined.
With no demand?
Not as far as I know. Dust 7 on final. Copy, Dust 7. Do you have a visual? Roger that. Man, I live for this shit. Keep kicking your pants.
F.E.A.R team has discovered, in a rather violent manner, that enemy forces have already secured the landing pad of Armacam headquarters, implying the entire building is now under replica control. The scene grows more alarming upon entering the offices, where signs of intense struggle, slaughter might be a more fitting description, are evident, with extensive destruction, blood, and a haunting absence of personnel. Well, almost no one.
What the hell? Fucking smell like sweat. Jeez.
There's a reference to something called Icarus. It says here that it was a bioengineering program that started in 1973. Something about health issues related to microgravity.
Stay out of my way.
Loss of muscle mass, bone density, shit like that. Looks like the Icarus program got shut down in favor of something called Perseus, which from what I can tell is funded by DoD. I'm guessing that's where Fettel and his soldiers came from.
The assassins are incredibly fast, agile, and nearly invisible. Due to the weight restrictions and limitations of their cloaking suits, they forego traditional firearms in favor of close-quarters melee attacks and hit-and-run tactics. Their suits are not only designed for stealth, but also feature an adhesive component that allows them to move effortlessly on vertical surfaces. They seem to operate as follow-up units, sweeping through areas after the replica forces to eliminate any survivors who might have evaded the initial attack. These assassins originated from Project Icarus, an initiative aimed at maintaining bone density during periods of microgravity and stasis. NASA collaborated with Armacam to develop the carbon fiber composite, replacing natural bones with replicas made from the composite material. Project Icarus was eventually terminated due to high costs in favor of the more economically viable Project Perseus, funded by the Department of Defense. Upon the project's conclusion, all subjects were placed in containment until Fettel went rogue and freed them.
What? Fuck.
Don't shoot! My name is Norton Mapes. I'm an engineer.
Shit, it's a civilian. Give him a comm link.
Hello? Who are you people?
The good guys. Are you alright?
Oh, sure. I'm having a hell of a time.
You said you're an engineer? Can you help me get into the network?
What am I, an IS lackey? Tell you what, you disable the local security system, and I'll see what I can do about the server.
I can disable it remotely once I'm logged in.
No, you can't. It's on a separate network. It's back that way.
want us to bring down the security system anyway.
Never mind why. You want my help, that's the price.
Norton Mapes' exact role
Just
as an
wait
engineer at
here.
Armacam isn't clear, yet it seems to be important and dates back long before recent events. He has worked on significant projects and is familiar with high-ranking figures such as Arlen Wade and Genevieve Aristide, the president of the corporation.
Look, Aldus Wade stopped by my office.
He also appears to be connected to the task force that included Bill Moody and Alice Wade, though it's unclear whether he was directly involved or indirectly through HR issues.
That should do it.
One thing is certain,
Mr. Mapes, do you copy?
he comes across as someone who is rather difficult to get along with.
There is that idiot. Fuck it, we'll just have to do this the hard way. That shows the last known location of that Delta team. Secure the site and wait for Jen. I just picked up Federal transmitter somewhere ahead of you. Be careful.
You've seen her, haven't you? She is the original. I was made from her, and I was born from her. We are separate, but we are one.
The same hospital again. Those shadows, they feel like nightmares. Whoever had those visions, that girl, or was it that woman? Either way, they were terrified of this place.
Shit, I lost him again. Fuck.
My God.
What do you think, Jen?
There was a lot of anger in this room.
That's great. Got anything useful to add?
I don't see any bullet holes. There's no brass lying around either. These guys didn't fire a shot.
Then what killed them?
I don't know.
Well, figure it out. All right, buddy, get moving. Fennel's gotta be close.
I'm not even sure where to start. Almost complete liquefaction. Maybe a chemical agent? This is going to take some time.
Hostage is secured. They're questioning him now. Roger. Keep him alive until the commander gets there. Understood.
A new type of replica soldier has been encountered, the same kind seen guarding Fettel in the first recorded footage. Although they wield basic weaponry, these soldiers are far more resilient and heavily armored compared to others. They appear to be deployed in more critical situations and are possibly assigned to locations where Fettel is present or planning to go.
Help! Finally! Can you do something about these bombs?
All right, another civilian. Dead Mother, we've located a hostage. Sounds like he's wired up with explosives.
Roger. I'll send somebody to help out.
You guys special forces or something?
That's right. Just sit tight, Mr.
Bishop. Aldus Bishop.
Demo team's on its way.
Okay, buddy. There's some elevators near your position. Secure the area and escort the team back to Bishop.
Hold your fire. Hey, good to see you again.
Douglas Holliday is the unit leader of the Delta Force detachment and is a skilled demolitions expert.
I guess we're gonna have to improvise.
Before he was assigned to support the F.E.A.R team, he had limited knowledge on the group and, like most others, was entirely unfamiliar with Point Man.
Stand back.
Although he wasn't in the field during the water treatment incursion, his expertise will be invaluable in handling the current situation with Bishop.
You the bomb expert?
That's right. Don't worry, you'll be fine.
Just get this shit off me. Please.
Whoever rigged this is definitely a pro.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
He may be a pro, but I'm a master. A fire alarm.
It was triggered at a security office on that floor. You'll need to shut it off to get the elevators back online. Mr. Bishop, do you have any idea why you were taken hostage?
They were asking about Harlan Wade. Me and his daughter Alice are on the same task force.
What kind of task force?
We're working on a study on the Auburn district over the past 25 years. Nobody told us what it's for.
Where's his daughter now?
Her office is in the executive building, on the 6th floor.
now the security gates are all shutting. You're gonna have to find another way to the roof.
We're on the roof.
Good. How you holding up, Mr. Bishop?
Looking forward to getting the hell out of here.
Bet you are.
We're taking fire. Get us the hell out of here.
What's happening?
Bishop's down. Repeat, Bishop's down. That was ATC security.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
Friendly fire?
Didn't feel very friendly to me. I think that they were deliberately targeting Bishop.
What the fuck is ATC doing?
Bishop was killed in the attack, but to their surprise, the shots were not fired by replica forces, but by ATC security personnel. It became clear that Bishop held highly sensitive information, sought by the replica forces for extraction and by Armacam, who aimed to silence it.
Neutralized.
Good work. Marley's men are still looking for the Wade girl, so see if you can locate Ian Hives.
The crucial question remains,
Will do.
what did Fettel's victims knew that made them valuable targets for both factions?
Apes in this area. He can't get forward with the elevators locked down. Understood. Your commander wants him alive and unharmed. He may know the location of the vault.
I've been trying to get through to Genevieve Aristide. She's the president of Armacam. I was able to confirm that she wasn't around when Fettel's men hit the compound, but I can't seem to track her down. Maybe she doesn't want to be found.
Hello? Who's there? Oh, it's you. Christ, I thought I was a goner.
Mr. Mapes, you're still alive.
No thanks to you guys.
What are you doing here?
The elevators are offline, and those soldiers are everywhere. Now, you've got to find the security office and override the lockdown.
You gonna stay put this time?
On my honor.
Ugh. Your honor should take a fucking bath.
Sayonara, sucker.
At least he's predictable. Listen to this. Marshall Disler, Bill Moody, and Aldus Bishop are all working on some kind of task force together. The other members are Ian Hives, Alice Wade, Norton Mapes, and Charles Habiger. And Harlan Wade is the one pulling the strings. I guess that means Fettel's working his way up the food chain.
Oh, perfect. You again. See this button? I wonder what this does. Oopsies. Bye-bye.
Swear to God, you better be dead before I get to him.
With high-caliber bullets, these turrets cut through anything they detect. They are programmed to anticipate movements and will continue firing at a target last known position for a few moments, even after they've moved out of sight. While they can be destroyed, the scarcity of explosive weaponry leaves Point Man with little choice but to hide and navigate around them. Inside the offices, Armacam's research is on display. Blueprints for drone-like machines, surgical equipment, and a section dedicated to chemical research. Two notable discoveries include the health and reflex boosters, one enhancing the user's vitality, and the other extending his focus for longer periods.
Any sign of Hives? No. Looks like we missed the party.
This part of the building also housed Ian Hives' office. While his fate is uncertain, visions of him, much like those of Jankowski, strongly suggest he met the same tragic end as many other employees. The sense of danger intensifies as Point Man activates a large supply elevator, only to be met with a new, far more formidable threat. The REV-6 powered armor. This experimental ATC unit, piloted by a replica soldier, is a veritable war machine. It can unleash devastating rocket barrages from a distance and deliver crushing blows in close combat. Compact enough to be airdropped into any battle zone, the REV-6 surpasses even the heavily armored Variant 6 in resilience, demanding the use of heavy weaponry to bring it down.
That's what I'm talking about.
might be able to help us figure out what Fettel's after. Here's some more info about Fettel. It says the first prototype didn't work out. Fettel was the second, and there was never a third. They just pulled the plug a few years after he was born. He was developed as part of a project called Origin. The reason they shut it down was a synchronicity event. Doesn't say what that means, but I guess there were a few casualties. Apparently they just locked the doors and threw away the key. Get this. A few weeks ago, ATC reopened the Origin facility. They were planning to clean it out and start the program back up, but they lost contact with everyone they sent in. So they just sealed the place back up. And I hope this chick's alive. Nobody's snacking on her.
The area is swarming with some of the most powerful replica units, heavy armored soldiers and tactical operatives. This overwhelming presence becomes clear as Point Man advances toward the top of the building, heading for the office of Arlen Wade, an executive scientist who leads several of Armacam's research divisions. In a surprising turn, he discovers Arlen's daughter, Alice Wade, being held captive by the replica forces.
You're not one of them.
She was likely being kept there for Fettel to interrogate, and had Point Man not arrived in time, she might have faced the same grim fate as Charles Habiger or Bill Moody.
Ms. Wade, we're gonna get you out of there, but you're gonna have to move quickly.
I need to get to my dad.
Where is he?
Some kind of classified facility. I've never heard of it. There isn't even a street address, just UTM coordinates. The entrances are all hidden, but I have passcodes.
First things first, get to the roof. The hello's on the way.
Can we drive instead? My car's downstairs in the parking garage.
What, are you afraid of flying?
Kind of.
Trust me, you're safer in the air.
Yeah, right. Hurry! Let's go get my dad!
You're not going anywhere but a safe house till this is over.
What?
Don't worry, your father will be joining you as soon as we pick him up.
No way! I'm not going anywhere until I know he's okay.
Forget it, I'm not taking any more chances.
Why are all the floors lighting up? Uh-oh. Somebody's pressing the call buttons. Get ready!
Fire in the hole! Take cover!
What are you doing? Hurry! Here we go again. Come back! Where are you going now? You don't mess around, do you? This sucks. You gotta get us killed! You don't have to kill everybody!
Yes, I do.
Sorry I freaked out.
No worries.
I'm just not used to being shot at.
Shit.
What's going on? What happened to the power?
You coming now or what?
I'll wait here.
What? Are you kidding? Let's hope she's not gonna get liquefied.
So the whole point of this task force I told you about has to do with bad shit that started happening after ATC opened up the Origin facility. Judging by this report, the epicenter is in the Auburn district. That must be where the facility is.
There you are. How did we get separated? I remember the power going out in the elevator. Then the next thing I knew, I was arriving on the top floor and you were gone.
You should have a visual on the evac chopper.
Oh my god! Yeah. This is crazy. I am not waiting here. My dad's in danger.
Your dad will be fine. You're the one I'm worried about. You just need to calm down.
Sorry.
Ms. Wade! Damn it, what the hell is she thinking? She's headed for the garage. You've got to cut her off before she gets herself killed. Ms. Wade, can you hear me?
Yes.
What do you think you're doing?
I have to know he's okay.
Look, I'm willing to let you ride along to pick up your father, but you're putting yourself in a lot of danger right now.
Yeah, well, he said I'd be safe on a helicopter.
Those soldiers are looking for you. If they capture you again, they're going to interrogate you, and believe me, their methods are very unpleasant.
I'll take my chances.
Stubborn little bitch, isn't she?
drone. It's unclear whether they are being commanded by the replica forces or ATC security. What is certain, however, is that these machines were created by Armacam, as evidenced by the blueprints scattered throughout the area. They may function similarly to turrets as part of the building's automated defense system, but it is also possible that the drones have been reprogrammed or overridden, as they do not engage the replica soldiers, despite both being present in the same area. Equipped with advanced scanners, their primary attack consists of rapid-fire laser bursts. These drones are more resilient than basic replica units, but can still be neutralized relatively easily, making them annoying yet manageable threat.
If I knew anything, the groundwater contamination in Auburn is coming from that secret Armacam facility. That's gotta be why they sent somebody to the water treatment plant. Their words will get traced back to them.
Alice Wade is heading to this secret facility to find Arlen Wade, but things aren't looking good. Fettel couldn't uncover what he was after, likely the coordinates of this location, as all the people he intended to question managed to escape.
I'm sorry for the trouble, but I just made it to my car.
Miss Wade, just wait a minute.
I can't. I have to go.
Miss Wade! Fuck it. Get to the roof of the parking garage for a pickup. You can still get there before her.
Alice, having fled without F.E.A.R team's protection, is now in serious danger. Replica forces are still scattered around the area, and the team can only hope she remains unnoticed. If she's caught, who knows what Fettel has planned for her.
This way!
It's good to see you in one piece.
You guys can make out later. Just get that bird in the air. The UTM coordinates from Wade's laptop are right smack in the middle of the Rammelmeyer industrial compound in Auburn. The place has been shut down for years.
Why there?
Well, I did a little digging. Turns out Armacam bought this site from the government back in the 50s. Get this. There used to be some kind of underground military complex in that area. I don't think Armacam was interested in what was on the property. They wanted what was under it. And I'm guessing it has something to do with origin.
We're hit! Not two, go